So I installed this Gen 4 into this car. It ran good. Not quite where I thought it should be, in my own mind, that is. If I had a timing system, it would make it a lot better. Willie boy in California, can you hear me now? I need my track and my goodies. So this end bell is still good, but the tension on the arms are a little weak. Too much screwing around with it. Practicing. Well, to solve that problem, you add a spring. Now, you can go to HC Slot Cars. He shows you how to do this. So you can add a helper spring, like I did, on the one side. And then what I do, after I add the spring, I put a dribble right in the middle of the spring of super glue. A drop. And naturally it dries with a dome on top of it. Keeps the spring nice and pretty right in its spot. What I use are simple T-jet springs. Pickup shoe springs is what I use. I take the spring. It's going to be hard to do on camera. You see I have the spring set on the end bell, one loop out. This is a Gen 4. You need the Gen 4. You see the little round spot? That is meant for the spring, folks. And I'm not sure if I'm going to lose a spring or not by trying to do this without looking in the trusty magnifying glass. I don't know. All right, I got to put this down where I can see it, because I have a hard time seeing as it is. Come on. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. You make a video, you have no success. I almost had it. Okay. There she is. You want to get it centered up on there, like so. If you need to spin the spring to get the entire circle like this one, you can do it while it's in there. Just give it a trusty spin. All right, hold on. Let me spin it some more right there. Now, there are the springs installed on the Gen 4 end bell. Remember, you need the Gen 4 end bell to do this. Get yourself your favorite glue, super glue. And all I do is simply get a little drip coming out. This is a little thicker juice, a thicker, right like that. You see that drop right in the middle of that spring? That's all you have to do. Right there. You have your springs installed. Don't be in a hurry for that to dry. Let it dry an hour. Because you did not only use a little bit. You put a drip, a drop. You won't let it dry. It will get like that when it's dry. And it's done. You install it just like you would any other end bell on your Viper V1, V3, BSRT, or Super G Plus, and away you go. Now, the only place I have used the trusty Viper end bell, the Gen 4, with the springs, is on a If you have a high performance, like a Neo car, very low ohm armature, wicked fast, you don't want the arms hopping around. That's where the springs come in handy. An all-out, full-blown race car. Or if you have a non-balanced arm that you're using, which is where I use them at in my case, because I really don't have no full-blown deals as fast as like a Neo car. I will use them on a non-balanced or balanced, but where they shine at is, I'll just use these for examples. If you have a 2.5 modified wide gap armature, non-balanced, they work fine with the springs. The vibration you're getting from this armature, the springs will help the arms from lifting, dangling around. You visualize it, hopping from the non-balanced arm. This is my theory. A 2.4 high-speed armature non-balanced, or your 2.5 turbo NXXS 36 gram non-balanced armatures. And once you get down to the lower ohm armatures, 1.5 balanced, non-balanced, etc., 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 is where the end belt with the helper springs really shine and get you that much more zippity doo-dah day. And that is it for this video. A simple mod that can make your end bell a little bit more happier as the brushes are slapped down upon the commutator as yours or my HO slot car is flying around the track. That is a Viper, BSRT, or Super G+. That's it for this quick video, my friends. Until next time.